Hi everyone, welcome back. Find a comfortable space on the floor, on your mat, wherever you happen to be. Go ahead and lie all the way down. Make sure that you have enough space around you. And then hug those knees in, take a little rock side to side. You can let the knees open. And then bring that right knee in towards you. Let it cross over towards the left. Get a little twist throughout the spine. And then come on back to your back and switch legs. Bend that left knee, let it fall over to the right. Turn your head to the left. Get a little twist throughout the spine. And then come on back to your back. Bend both knees, bring your feet flat to the mat. Take the hands behind the head, curl up to the shoulder blades and back down. Keep your tailbone where it is, curving just the upper part of the spine. Three more, and 2, and 1. Take the arms down to the mat. Tuck the pelvis, lift the hips, peel the spine up into a bridge, and then rolling back down, nice and easy as we start. Getting some articulation throughout the spine, activating the hamstrings, gently opening the shoulders away from the midline down into the mat. 2 more. And then coming all the way down from the last one, we're going to go into our abdominal series. We're going to change up the order. Straighten both legs. Hold on to the back of the right leg. Stay there for a moment. Get a stretch in the back of that right leg. And then switch legs. Grab onto the left. Get a little stretch for a moment. And then we'll switch again with the right and left. Grab onto the right and left. Being intentional with how low you take that leg. 2 more times each side. 1 more right and 1 more left. Bend both knees, take the head down. Curl on up, keep the right knee bent, straighten the left, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Powerhouse of the body, center, core, torso is nice and stable. Flex the feet, get a deeper stretch in the backs of the legs, keep going. And then rest just briefly. Take the head down, rock side to side. And then take your hands under your tailbone. Leave the head down for this one. Legs all the way together. Lower as low as you can, keeping the pelvis flat. Exhale, engage that core deeper and lower to lift the legs. Inhale as the legs go down. Don't let the abs push up, but think about the abs coming in and together and down. Curl the head and the shoulders up for the last 2 or 3. Exhale to lift those legs, engage deeper in the core. Last one. Good, everyone, bend those knees in, rest the head for a moment. Curl the head and the shoulders up, stretch the arms and legs long, bend the knees, circle the arms down and in, reaching out and coming in. Inhale and exhale. Good. Nice and easy flow through the arms, reaching nice and long and straight with those arms the whole time. 4 more. You can do it. Last 3. Last 2. Make sure you're breathing. Last 1. And then rest this head down. Good. Take your hands behind your head. Keep those knees bent. Rotate right. Extend the left leg long. Stay there for a moment and then switch. And switch. And switch. Again, coming back to that slower speed so that we can be a little more precise and intentional. Keeping the elbows open. Trying not to close off the face. It should feel challenging going slow. I feel it. Nice, everyone, and then rest down. Bring those feet flat. Bring those arms down. Tuck the pelvis, lift the hips, peel the spine up into a bridge. And then rolling down, getting that spine articulation again. And then let the knees open, bring the feet close together, a little butterfly stretch here, just opening up the hips. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Curl the head and the shoulders up. Exhale, roll all the way up. Continue to keep that rounded spine as you stretch forward over the legs. Sit nice and tall. Reach those arms forward. Tuck the pelvis, rolling out, back, and down onto the mat. Arms to the ceiling, overhead. And then reach the arms back up. Let the body follow. Sit nice and tall. Make sure you're up on those sits bones. Rounding back. Reaching the arms up and then overhead. Arms to the ceiling again. Inhale, exhale, rounding up. And sitting tall again. Rolling down, reaching up and over. And then rolling back up. Just lengthening that spine. Reach forward for the toes. Take a little stretch for just a moment. And then come on over onto your hands and your knees. Round and arch the spine a couple of times. If you need a little extra support underneath the palms of your hands, you can roll up your mat, grab a towel or a blanket, put it underneath the palms. And you're going to tuck those toes under, come back to a downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Pressing the heels into the mat, lifting the hips towards the ceiling. We're going to do some planks and some variations on our plank. You're going to bring your body forward through your arms. Find that plank position. I found kind of quickly that the mat was a little too cushiony, so I am holding on to the edges. Do what you got to do. Bend those elbows. Do some push-ups. Do about 5 if you can. And then lift the hips, downward dog. I'm going to repeat that. Take a moment in that down dog. And then bring your body forward again. Bend the elbows and push up. Elbows bend, push up again. You got it. One more. And down dog. Nice, guys. And then bring your body forward again to find that plank position. Elbows bend and push up. 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. And then bend the knees and rest. Take a child's pose stretch. All right, come on out of that child's pose. You're going to come onto your stomach. Come up onto the forearms and elbows. And let your head drop here. Just a little stretch in the back of the neck. And then gently take your head to the right. And then drop back to the center. Lift your head to the left, just stretching out the neck. A little lift towards the back if it feels good. A little turn side to side. Check out that those legs are underneath you. And then double kick that right leg behind you and double kick the left. Point and flex as you kick. Core is lifted. There should be no rocking in the body as that kick is happening. You're gently pressing down on the arms to get a little arm activation here. If you start to feel it in your back, go ahead and pause for a moment, shake out the back, have that arch be a little less if you are feeling it in the back of the body. One more each leg. And then come all the way down. Take your hands one on top of the other. Glue your forehead down to your hands. Lift your head, your hands, your heart off of the mat, taking a little baby swan, curving that upper part of the spine, and then lower down. Do that again. Nothing else should move in the body. We're isolating just that upper spine. One more. And then pause for a moment. Rock those hips, loosen up that back. We're going to add on to this, we're going to add a rotation. So lift in the center, look under the right elbow, and then look under the left elbow, lift a little higher, then come down. So you'll lift center, rotate left, rotate right, come back center, lift higher, and come down. We're going to do 2 more. Rotate right, rotate left, center lift, and down. Last one. Lift, rotate left, rotate right, lift higher, And then bend the elbows, take the hands to the mat, come down for a moment, and then push up into a full swan. And roll down the front of the spine. Do that again. Two more. Let your nose be the last thing down and the first thing off. Last one. And then rest down, reach back, grab the top of the right foot, take a little quad stretch there. Turn your head to the left as this happens. And then switch legs. Grab the top of that left foot, turn your head to the right, take that quad stretch. Make sure you're breathing. Then you're going to come up to the forearms and elbows and your knees. Round and arch if it feels good. Bring it into the backs of the legs a little bit. Find a long flat back. Keep the knee bent. Lift the right leg, flex the right foot, and then tiny pulses up, activating the hamstring and the glute. Core is still lifted. We're going to do a total of 10 little pulses with that right knee bent. And then straighten the right leg in the air behind you. Point the foot. Circle the leg. 4 more. 3. Circle 2. Circle 1. Reversing for 5. 2 more. Bend that knee again. Flex that foot. Turn out that right leg. And then come back parallel. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2, you're going to keep the knee bent, and then you're going to cross that right knee behind the left, and then come back in line with the hip parallel. Cross the knee behind and parallel. 3 more. Torso can move on that cross back. Nice, everyone. Last one. And then bring that leg down and rest. Nice job. All right, we gotta do all of that with that left leg. So forearms and elbows and knees. Keeping the left knee, well, keeping both knees bent. You'll flex that left foot. You'll take the leg in the air, 90-degree angle, tiny pulse up for 10. 5 more. Last 2. And 1, straighten that leg. Don't let the hip move. Circle the leg for 5. 4, circle 3, slow and intentional 2, and 1, and reversing for 5. Keep those abdominals lifted. Feel the arms on the back of the body. Last 1, bend the knee, flex the foot, turn out that left leg, and then come back parallel. Turning out and parallel. 3 more. Picture that thigh bone rotating within the hip. And then cross that left knee behind the right and come back parallel. Crossing low and down and parallel. 3 more. You can turn the head with that leg if you want. And then rest. Take a child's pose. Let the knees be wide. Let the feet be together. Long inhale, deep exhale. Make your way back to your back. Hug both knees in towards you. And then let the knees fall to the left. Turn your head to the right. And then switching sides. Let the legs fall to the right, turning your head to the left. Come on back to your back. We'll do a figure 4 stretch. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Reach forward, grab onto that left leg. Gently pull the legs towards you. Rest the head down. If this figure 4 stretch does not feel good, if it feels like you're too close to your legs, you can do this sitting up on the edge of a couch or a chair. You want to just scooch forward on there. Go ahead and switch legs. And then take a little lean forward. If you're sitting and doing this, make sure that that top foot is flexed too. All right, coming out of that stretch, we're going to do a little open and close leg rocker from here. You're going to hold on to the backs of the legs, round up, find your balance, and then round back to the shoulder blades, round up, and sit tall. Round back, round up, lengthen the spine tall. Keep the rib cage soft and together in the front of the body. Never hit your head or your neck when you're rolling. Pull with the hands, push with the legs. Do a few more. One more. And then find that balance. We're going to go into tree. Just going to keep the right knee in. Take the left leg to the mat. Take the hands to the long right leg. Walk your hands down your leg. Bring the body down and then walk the hands up the leg. Pull and a push to sit tall. Round back. Walk the hands down. And then rounding up, walking the hands up. That left leg is reaching away from you in opposition. We're going to do one more time. Good, guys. And then switch legs. Grab onto that left, straighten the left leg, walk the hands down that left leg, keep that right leg reaching long, 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 and then round back up. Let that breath help you. 2 more times for a total of 3. Last one. All right, nice, guys. Take a little stretch forward over those legs. And then we're going to bend the knees and go down to the back. We're going to start our hundreds right away. Pump those arms, legs to tabletop to start. Inhaling and exhaling as long as you can. Legs are your choice. You can keep them in tabletop. You can straighten them. You can point and flex the feet. You can rotate the ankles. You can have the legs be all the way together or hip distance apart. You can have the feet down on the mat with the knees bent. Up to you. Are you still breathing? Make sure you are. Long, strong arms. Make sure that whole arm is pumping up and down, nice and strong, really coming from the back, and the shoulders are relaxed. Face and neck are relaxed. We're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice, everyone. Take a little rock side to side. Come on up. And then coming up, sit in a comfortable position. Let your head fall to the right, over to the left. So getting a little stretch in the neck. Apologies for the camera angle. I had it set the right direction and then forgot to zoom out. So my head is cut off. However, drop your head to the right and take your right hand on top of the side of your head and gently pull down. Getting a brief stretch in the neck. Release the hand first and then lift the head. Let your head fall to the center. Take both hands at the crown of your head and gently pull the head forward, getting a stretch along the back of your neck and the upper part of your back. Release the hands, lift the head, turn the head right and left. Take a nice easy circle of the head one way. And then reverse that circle the other way. Keep the core engaged even though we're working that head. Let the right arm go to the floor. Take the left arm overhead, getting a side stretch. Come on up and go to the other side. Left arm down, right arm over. And then come on up from there. Reach the arms up and circle the arms behind you. Really opening up the collarbone and the shoulders. Give yourself a hug. And then switch the cross of the arms. Give yourself another hug. And then reach behind you. Just open up the front of the body again. Lift the heart towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And you're all set. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.